There she is, Miss Kuria, our final guest. We're going to be sitting down and talking to her in just a minute. But before that, I asked you a question. And I said that for the first time tonight, we open up the phone lines for you to call us and tell us your 2 cents, your opinion about who should be in charge of the family planning usage between a man and a woman. So that's the number that you could call us live with right now. We've got Mary from Gizurai. Hi, Mary.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, Amina. How are you?
I am fine, thank you. Still watching the show. Thank you so much for staying with us. It's so late.
Nimeamua silali leo.
Usilale. Usilale. So sasa Mary, swali ndio hiyo. Nani anafaa kuwa in charge of family planning?
Amina. Nani anapeana watoto?
Wanaume?
Exactly. Sasa si ndio wao wanapaswa wakuwe in charge of family planning. Wamama wajipei mimba? Wanajipea mimba kweli? Hapana.
So
unapaswa uende wakati hapo ufanye tunayotafanyiwa. Acha nikuulize. Unapata mtu wako na bibi. Ndio? Ana watoto 4, si ndio? Ametoka nje, amepeana wawili, ametoka huko. Hata kama ni populate the earth, imezidi.
Multiply and fill the earth. So what somebody wanaume?
Ni wanaume. Nisha kujibu ni wanaume. Huku kwa street hao watu wamelala huku kwa street wanaume wako na watoto. Nani amewapea hao watoto?
Ni hao baba.
Waende watatu.
Wanaume kweli.
Watoto kufanyiwa. Ni mwanamke, hiyo si kazi ya mwanamke.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mary, from Gizurai. Then we also have Gerald on the line. Hello, Gerald. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, Amina.
How are you? Good to talk to you, Gerald.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm talking to Amina.
Okay. So, about family planning. So about family planning, is it the man or the woman who should take care of it?
Gerald.
Okay. All right. So I'm not sure what's going on with the... All right, great. Okay, so whoever's on the line right now, as we have quite a number of calls coming in. Hello? Hello? All right, fine. Anyway, but that was so interesting. So Mary says it's a man because no pena mimba. Okay, so if you think any different, call us and tell us right before the end of the show. We would love to hear what you've got to say about it. Right now, we meet a young talent who's been in the industry actually for about 5 years, but we are just now finding out about you as you've just started your mainstream pop career now.
Yes.
Miss Kuria, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you. Finally.
Yeah.
All right, so now you've been doing this for a minute,
yes,
but you were doing live performances,
yes?
How has that been, the transition?
It has not been easy. It's tough a little bit because I'm trying to catch up with everything. Because I'm so used to performing live, I'm not used to being behind the mic like in a booth and all that. So it's quite interesting. But I love the journey.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Yes. Well, welcome to the show. And, let's talk about who Miss Kuria is.
Well, Miss Kuria is an Afro reggae artist. Basically, I love doing live shows. I have my own band. Also known as one of the best BGVs in Kenya. I've done BGVs for very big artists, STL, Zero, currently Zero. So yeah.
Nice. How did you even get to meet them?
I met most of these artists from music school because once I finished high school, I went to Sauti Academy. From Sauti Academy, I met Zero, the likes of Zero, and then from there I came to realize that I know how to do background vocals. So I started working with many artists, just live-wise.
Now, if you've noticed, well, she smiles a lot, right? So from the minute I met her earlier on, she's just been smiling. So much so that apparently you were hailed as the happiest singer in Kenya. Is that what they call you? They call you the happiest singer?
Mostly the smiling machine.
Oh, really? Yeah. So this is an everyday thing?
Yeah, this is an everyday thing.
So the name came from the fans?
Miss Kuria.
Happiest is people are like, she's the happiest singer, the smiling machine.
Yeah.
So it came from the fans?
Yes.
So this has been you all your life?
Yes.
And it must have been so difficult for you as someone who loves to smile to go through a period where you couldn't smile.
Yeah.
All right. So I read about that as well. Is that something you want to share?
Oh yeah. It was mid last year. I was undergoing depression and I was like, I couldn't take it anymore. There's a lot going on. I had music. I wanted to transition from being a a live performing artist to a recording artist, which was hard. Working with many producers, you pay them money, but you don't end up getting your songs. I didn't get my songs at all, yet I've paid full amount, almost 6 songs with different producers, so it was quite stressful. And then school, I also have a twin sister who happens, her life is pretty perfect, let me just say that. So at that time, I was really comparing myself with her, pressure from the family, so it was a lot. It was a lot, and before I realized I was deep into depression, and yeah, it was messed up.
Yeah, actually families need to stop doing that, right? Comparing siblings.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. We need to stop.
Whenever that person is doing well, they'll just be like, no, you.
Yeah, comparing is a lot. Whether for me, who has a twin sister identical, it's crazy.
Identical? What are some of the craziest things that you guys have gotten up to as identical twins?
Tulikatiwa with the same guy.
What?
Yes.
Have you ever done any pranks?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Like lying to people that you're her. What's your sister's name?
Lydia.
Lydia. And your first name is?
Irene.
Irene, yes. So now Irene and Lydia, you've never had to sort of like pretend?
Actually, Lydia's done it a couple of times, because every time when she was working in town, someone was like, hi Irene, and she was like, oh hi, I'm very fine. Like, she'll literally pretend she's me, say hi to my fans, and then later on when she comes home, she's like, yo, I just talked to your fan, and acting away. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, she does that a lot. Yeah.
Just taking, and then you just take the pictures, do whatever needs to be done.
Yes.
Now, how has it been, having been into this industry now, getting to see, things have really changed. Now, you said you've been doing this for 5 years.
Yes. When
you started, maybe it was Genge and Kapuka, but now things have shifted.
Yeah.
How are you settling in with now this new sound?
I can say, like, it's not easy, but I'm happy I have a good team that really, mostly my producer, Sif Joe, really helps me in the transition and everything, because he guides me, he tells me what to do, what not to do in studio, what kind of songs to write, which line to change in order to fit what's going on right now in the industry. So yeah.
So are you signed to a label?
I wouldn't say yes, but I have a team.
Yeah.
Let me just say I have a
she
team.
has a big team, by the way. They're like people all around us. It's like an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. It's like a lot of people here. You have a publicist, manager, photographer, videographer, bouncer. Everybody is in studio. So now it's very expensive to do that though, Miss Kuria.
Yeah, it is expensive. It is expensive. But I would say, like, having a team that really understands you and gets you, they normally help you through that process. So I can say I have a good team for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now with that team, you've managed to release 2 songs that I listened to. Really, really dope. So itakuwa sawa.
Yes.
And Easy.
Yes.
Right. Tell us about it.
Easy was written by Josh Manuel from Amos and Josh. He was like, I have this song, it can suit your voice. I want you to come into the song. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'm down. And before I knew, actually that was the first song that brought me into the industry first, like the recording industry. And it was so nice.
Yeah.
It was so nice. I enjoyed doing that song. And through that song, I came to meet my producer, current producer, Sif Joe. And yeah.
Nice. And you know what I like about you is that as I was, reading about you, you love doing music that gives people hope.
Yeah.
Which is super cool, right?
Yes, yes.
So that, I think, is really, really amazing. Was
Thank
that something
you.
that you started out doing, or is it something that came after your depression?
Actually, I will say this is the first song that I've written that's so deep, that's really concerning, or rather trying to give hope to the people outside there. So yeah, this is my first song that I've written like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's so good to meet you, Miss Kuria. I hope this is
so
not the
much.
first time you're coming, it's the last time you're coming rather on the show.
No.
It's going to be again and again and again,
Yes,
right? Okay.
for sure.
Now, we've got, what do we have? Sorry? Oh, okay, great. So now what we want to do is play a game with you, Miss Kuria, before you leave. Okay. So now there's a thing that we do on the show, it's called Third World Problems. So we want you to participate with us. So it's just watching videos of different things that we get up to as people in this third world and react to them, okay? All right, so here's the very first video. Let's take a look. First of all, I would have to be in the news.
That's a dope one.
That's a dope one.
Like, he wasn't sure, but he nailed it.
He did. He really did. That was really cool. All right, let's see the next video. What are these? First of all, that was disturbing.
Very disturbing.
You know, I don't know what you were looking for when you found that video. I'm not sure what you keyed in. I feel like we need to have a conversation. Was it the twerking? Was it like,
Or him
how do you get a video like that?
Like, it's so weird the way he's handling the bottle, like it's just moving up and down. It's so weird.
Am I with his bum? Is this like... tabia mbaya, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, next video, let's see.
I'm pretty sure after that guy,
What?
I know he had scratches on his legs.
He
'cause,
did,
yeah.
that's why he's so hard. What? Can you imagine that woman? She's just like, yeah, nobody's
Just
still my
for me,
man.
you know.
He's my man. People's like, sit down. Anybody wants your man? Dancing like that? Oh, what? Anyway, now thank you so much for coming through, Miss
Thank you
Kuria.
so
We really
much,
appreciate
Amina.
you coming through
Yeah.
to the show. As we finish the show with callers, now we're talking about contraceptives, family planning. Unaona ni nani, ni mwanaume ama ni mwanamke anafaa angalie hizi vitu?
I will say both.
Both.
I don't want to pick sides.
Okay.
It's both.
All right.
Because I feel like the men have the responsibility of taking care of the women that they are sleeping with and all that. If you don't want this lady to have your kid, I mean, provide the money. Give them the chick the money, go and buy contraceptives. And also for the girl, like, it's also your responsibility. If you know you've not used any sort of protection, I mean, come on. If you're not looking forward for a kid, just go. Use contraceptives. So I think it's both. I wouldn't pick a side.
I like that. I really like that because it's true. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't want a kid, and maybe she doesn't want a kid, so we both have to be responsible.
True.
All right. So now we do have Elsie on the line. Hello, Elsie. Hello. Oh, ete Milisha. Ama kulendaje?
Hello.
Oh, all right. There we go. Hi.
Hi, Amina. My name is Elsie.
Hi, Elsie. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Langata.
Aha. Thank you so much for watching the show. It's almost 1 a.m. So we're talking about family planning. Who do you think is the one who should be responsible for it? Is it the man or the woman?
For me, I think both male and female are supposed to be responsible.
Okay.
I think we are on another generation. We are all educated right now. I don't think it's supposed to be only the female.
Yeah.
I don't think one person is supposed to be given that responsibility. I think it's all our responsibility, you know.
Completely, I agree.
I think for the female, you know, at the end of the day, we'll have a kid, you know, and all of us are supposed to be, we're supposed to have the responsibility for that child, you know. So I think both male and female are supposed to be responsible for me, yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Elsie, for your comment. I really appreciate your feedback on that. And say what's up to everyone from Langata who watches the trend. All right? Thank you, Elsie. All right, so do we have time for one more caller before we end the show? All right, great. So who do we have on the line? Hello? The trend, hello?
Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
This is Kevin Mas from Karatina.
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Karatina kukoje manze? I need to come through December. Sindio? Tuchachishe.
Lazima.
Mvua inanyesha?
Sana.
Sana? Okay, so sasa history ya family planning manze Kevo, wewe unaonaje?
Mi family planning naona tu mazee wang'ang'ane nao.
Wang'ang'ane nayo. Okay.
tu. Mimi kuniambia ati ni test for pills jo, mimi nitasahau tu.
Okay.
Alafu hiyo ni venye zitaweza work jo, na ni December na unajua bado maji iko kwa wingi.
So where's you're just being real with yourself. December iwezi.
Pate sinajua pia.
Najua.
So
Okay.
watu wa mazi wang'ang'ane nayo.
Okay, thank you so much, Kevin Manze.
Thank you so much, Amina.
All right, I appreciate that. All right, do we have one more caller? All right, fine. Okay, great. So we might take one more caller before the end of the show. Theodore. All right, we have Moses on the line. Good evening, Moses. Hello. Hello.
Hello,
Hi, Moses. How are you?
doing fine.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for calling us. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kapenguria.
Kapenguria. Okay, so watu wa Kapenguria wanasema nini juu ya family planning ya mademo ama ni ya machali? Kuna mtu amesema wamadha wang'ang'ane nayo. Wewe unasemaje?
Mimi nasema ya madem.
Okay.
Yes.
Kwa nini ya madem na pia nyinyi machali mna participate na history ya family making?
Hii indakana madem kwa sababu they have various way to kufanya hizo family planning than boys. Hey.
Also, you feel like they have more options, but if you did have a good option, Moses, would you be willing to take it? Like if there was, you know, okay.
Now let's go to the tradition also. Let's involve the tradition.
So where do we go with this tradition?
The tradition means a woman has many even eggs. So if ukishapeana mbili 3 unaweza simamisha zingine, but for us we have only 2.
Okay, Moses, thank you so much for enlightening us with that information. Thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate it. All right, so Theodore.
Huyo mayai 3 amenimaliza. What is wrong with men? I mean, you know, these are very simple questions. Kwa nini wanaume wanakataa kusoga na wakati? You know, during our time mambo ilikuwa tofauti. Kwa sababu hiyo wakati tulikuwa tunatumia miti shamba, tulikuwa tunajielekeza vile tunataka. But this time tuko na wa responsibility. Inaenda hand in hand. Family, it is between a man and a woman. Huwezi kuwa familia kama mwanaume yuko pale. You should support your lady. Ama unataka kuonekana mtu wa aina gani? Huyo wa traditions kwenda huko akae huko peke yake, atatuambia pale atatoa familia. And of course Twitter inachemuka vile inafaa kwa sababu as we are talking right now, niko na feedback goli hapa. Feedback mwaki. Tuko na Olie the story boy ananiambia getting home nikiwa na hangover kesho asubuhi after kwenda kubai masiwa Tuesday. Anaambia hello, hawa ni walevi. Na December ndio hii, na kama mji wafyo December ni ile msimu unaendaga mkate unajipata Naivasha. Sini hii. And of course, tuko hapa na mwingine hapa Mata ananiambia ukiambia wasee wa Githurai watumie family plan. Wachana na watu wa Githurai wewe. Githurai wanakuwa na wamejipanga. And of course, tukiendelea mbele. Hey Amina at Theodore General meme caption ile deni ya hiyo kofia utalipa lini? Kofia tamini kufanyia ako kaimoji. And of course tukisonga mbele Nick Baya ananiambia the trailer so my mom tripped in the rain and this happened. Pole kwa mama yako, her phone please help her give Oppo. Sasa umepiga na nini kama ni ya mama yako hiyo? Naona vile uogo inashikagwa saa zingine. And of course Kevo ananiambia Theodore wewe endelea kupita tu post zangu na unakaa askari wa Nigeria. Mimi umeniita oga tu haraka tu hivyo. And of course, venye naendaga nikisalimia watu random kwa barabara after kulipa rent. Yeah, I know that feeling. Hiyo feeling ya kulipa rent. And of course, tukiendelea bio tunasoma hapo wondering why the heck no one is noticing Amina's dress thing that looks alive. Yes, it looks so beautiful. Unasema mambo ya life nini hapa, toka hapa. Haya, of course, Sky Mujusi ananiambia show iko moto kama kawa General CEO uko unakaa Blue Boys wale wa Nigeria. Wachana na Blue Boys za wa Nigeria. And of course, niko hapa na tweets ziko mingi. Nitasoma bili tu za mwisho kuona Theodore akidance hao majamaa. Na bila shaka niko hapa kwa sababu Rick Hype amenipiga picha na ninataka kupatia Amina upande mwingine aweze kuendelea na hii maneno, alafu mimi nitarudi tu hapa.
Hakuna kitu tunaendelea nayo, by the show imeisha. Thank you so much for watching. Mine is just to say goodbye. Theodore nataka tukae hapa mpaka Sunday. Repeat itupate tukiwa tu hapa. We gotta go, Theodore. We gotta go. Thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you so much to all the sponsors who came on board tonight. Thank you so much to EABL. Of course, it is a much-needed conversation. I hope you will go and you will join the pact. Thank you so much to everyone who called in, tweeted, and contributed when we were asking you about family planning. Thank you to Theodore. Of course, social media is not an easy job, but my most important, of course, person in this entire equation is you, the viewer. But of course, my guest for making it special, Miss Kuria, who sealed it all. She was the cake, the creme of it all. She was the one that we were saving for last. And we also had MKO from Nigeria, the B-boy dancers who are about to, take this thing to the next level. And everyone else who's behind the scenes. My name is Amina Abdi Rabar. As we close out, I think it's a party after party. I think it's a party after party. We're going to throw it to the DJ. To everyone who's complimented my makeup and my hair, it was done by a gorgeous young lady called Stephanie Cherono. You can go and you can try and book her. She's busy. I'm kidding, but she is. Thank you for watching. Bye. Have a great weekend. Do not drink and drive. Catch you on Sunday at 3 o'clock or next week on Friday. Be blessed. Leaving you now. This is a DJ. Good night.